Their road black uniforms, they head left to right across your screen. Penetration, spin, and up and in for Lauren Lee, the grad student. Inside, as Coons has her pass deflected. The Colonials maintain possession, work it out, and Malcolm for three with 2 on the shot clock.
Good hit by Aislinn. Malcolm Levinson finding her, as you mentioned, Adam. Shot clock winding down. That ball had to go against Green Bay and couldn't dig out of it. For Robert Morris, their key is to defend. And you see a nice offensive play there, but defend, and we already talked about that early on. And again, being able to build on that season with the collection of talent that they've assembled here.
Livingston wrestles her way inside and puts it up.
They're running for a spot among the top 4 for most of the season, and again here, finding themselves among the top teams about a month into conference play.
MU when the Colonials were in the NEC.
And took the Mountaineers to the NCAA tournament at the end of the 2021 season.
Aislinn Malcolm, another 3 and a late closeout, and it's timeout time for Maria Marcosano as the Colonials are up 13-2. So LaRue, her first, second against RMU. 3 from the near sideline missing, and the rebound ultimately pulled in by Traora after the tip by Malcolm. Traora banks it in.
Yeah, similar play from a moment ago. Bailey Coons setting up Traora, giving her the space with a nice screen, and that took out a Purdue Fort Wayne body.
And a 3 from the near corner answers for the Mastodons up, and the Colonials now with 4 turnovers. Purdue Fort Wayne with 3 as that 3 is shorted. But a rebound by Purdue Fort Wayne. And a second chance is up and in for Kreshevitz.
And that sequence right there is a microcosm of how Purdue Fort Wayne is going to get back into this game. Turnovers by RMU, second chance opportunities, being able to track down that offensive rebound.
Givone through some traffic up and in as she steps around Lokitsa.
Obviously you want to play defense at the other end too after getting a nice basket, working hard for that second chance basket. Giving up an easy look by Givone.
Lokitsa answers with a basket on the inside. Traora goes up with the left and spins it in.
Great soft touch. A little dream shake there.
Left side. Now worked up top for Traora. Coons penetrating. Somehow around defenders and lays it up and in off the glass, and the Colonials lead back to double figures.
Right now, and again, we talked about the defense early on and how a game in the 60s would favor Robert Morris. Well, they're not afraid to play a game or play some high-tempo offense as they did in the first quarter, putting up 21 points.
Mastodons catch and shoot 3 for Riley Bess. So she is not in the lineup tonight as Traora can't get that one to bank in. And Coons with the rebound. And Coons, a victim there of, while she's a very strong player, doesn't have the height to battle Avery Wagner, the freshman from Waterloo, Ohio. And a 3 by Bess. Inside Livingston. Good touch there.
And no nonsense possession.
Givone going baseline, then pulling it back out. Somehow able to get that hook up and over her head and into the cylinder. Now it's Daly. Lee off of a screen. Now Livingston. That'll rattle in good.
A little pick and pop there. Livingston setting the screen. Lee.
Shot banks in good as Lokitsa backs down to Colonial and
rim, not settling for jump shots and not turning the ball over.
Jada Lee, mid-range jumper up and in. Lee, her first basket of the game. Kicks it back. Lee, now up top, Traora with 1 on the shot clock. She'll bank in the 3.
Boy, you love the patience on that possession. A couple opportunities with that shot clock winding down to put it up. Colonials.
Nelson along the baseline. Tracking down Coons and banking it in. This is her first, but the 4th against RMU. with just under a minute to go here. Another Colonials foul sends the Mastodons to the free throw line. As that one, good post move by Lokitsa. Up and in for the Colonials, and right to left for the Mastodons. Here in the second half, Malcolm back in the lineup after being saddled with foul trouble and picks up where she left off, scoring the basketball. The Dons looking to answer back. High banking shot won't go. Rebound put back up and in for Jordan Reed. Up top, Livingston. Now it's Traore. Stops the left elbow and gets it into the cylinder and extends the Colonials lead back to 8.
Traore taking what the defense.
Rebound for Wagner.
It was a good job initially pulling that out on the shot clock reset, but then RMU never attacked the basket again. Ball stayed around the perimeter, and it was an empty possession at one end. Purdue for.
Far sideline. Three-pointer up and in. Riley Bess. And the Colonials get the shot to fall. Wagner splashes the three, and Purdue Fort Wayne has claimed the lead. Millie Kreshevitz found herself in a little bit of foul trouble. Wagner came in, swatting shots, hitting baskets, and Purdue Fort Wayne by Reed allowed Livingston to take it away.
Well, Livingston's playing good defense, even being saddled with foul trouble, able to rip that ball away and give the Colonials a little burst defensively, leading to offense.
And Jada Lee back again for Livingston. Jumper from the right elbow. Canned, and the Colonials have taken the lead. Allows Lee to go to the baseline, then work it back. Dubone up high. Glass ball miss as there were 3 defenders in the vicinity. And Purdue Fort Wayne goes the other way. It's Reed. Up and in, it's a 1-point game.
Yeah, Reed going up against.
Come back, LaRue. Malcolm cans the 3 in front of the Colonials bench. Three missing for the Mac for Coons. Game clock's at 5. Scoop is up and in for Traore. Count the basket. She'll head to the free throw line. And a big play there for the sophomore from France.
On multiple possessions, and at the other end, resulted in a Mastodon three-pointer.
Bailey Coons drawing 3 defenders. Lee's wide open up top. Hits another 3. She now has herself 8 points, including 2 from long range. Ball goes inside, spin move, and up and in with the left. Good finish for Kreshevitz. Goes right, Reed. Kreshevitz trying to back down LaRue. Could have been a travel twice.
Yeah.
With it for RMU. Inside, Livingston. No look pass. Coons up and in.
Boy, I love the pass from Livingston. Hit Coons right in the chest, too, right in the hands. If that's at the feet, the shins, that's a loose ball and possibly a turnover.
Coons now with 4 points for the Colonials, as that one will find its way over the front iron. Malcolm through traffic, up and in.
Nice soft touch off the glass and in for Aisla Malcolm.
Purdue Fort Wayne.
All 5 players had an impact in that possession.
Malcolm cuts to the basket. Great feed from LaRue. And it's timeout time for Maria Marcassano and the Purdue. About it, I think the conference schedule is going to be able to get a little bit more balanced in a season when, as that ball gets fed inside, up and in goes Kreshevitz when Northern Illinois joins the league.
The schedule, and then having travel partners, and this league has done a good job of having that. And you'll see that hopefully with a more balanced schedule and more opportunities for kind of doubling up, tripling up in terms of road trips.
Big 3 from Traore on the far side. Nice job with the ball there by Riley Best, who has been an offensive spark. Wagner the baseline. It's Nelson. Nelson beat up by LaRue, and Nelson scores.
And 9 points, Purdue Fort Wayne's going to claw back into this one, but good start by them, trimming that deficit from 10 to 8.
Good court vision by Malcolm, defeated across the court to Traore, who hits a three, and the Colonials are back on top by 11, 69-58. Comfortable lead at halftime, and watch that all dwindle away. Coombs for three. I don't think that's in her usual arsenal, but regardless, the Colonials find themselves up by 16 for the first time today. And it's back to Lauren Lee. Jumper up and in, and a timeout called by Purdue Fort Wayne. That was the third team fouled by RMU. George Garagach so quick.
Oh, he's too quick on the scoreboard.
As that one is up and in for Alana Nelson.